Let's be special, man. Let's be special in this playoffs. Here we go. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hawks!
No better day than game day, man. No better day than game day, baby. Let's be great, baby. Let's be great. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's be great. 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 Keep bringing the fire. Keep bringing it. Let's go. Let's keep it. Keep matching the energy every time. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah! Come on! Great game, man. Hey, you're an unbelievable player. Yeah, love watching you. Love watching you, of course.
All right, welcome back to the NFL Today Plus. We got Russell Wilson in studio with us.
Matty Ice.
I love watching some of those old clips. For me, it feels like a lifetime ago. For you, you're still in it. You're still doing it, which is incredible. But number one, like I was saying in that clip right there, love watching you play. Yeah. Loved competing against you. You know, I think back to so many times that we went against each other in December or January, and just the competitiveness and this time of the year, man. This is what you live for as a quarterback, making a playoff push and a run at a championship.
Well, I just remember you ruined my rookie year. We played in Atlanta. We take the lead with 31 seconds, and you guys drive down the field and make the field goal with basically no time on the clock.
Gus Bradley. Gus Bradley was your DC. Yeah. He hit a fire zone blitz against us. I remember Jaquiz Rogers came across, picked it up, and we hit Tony Gonzalez on a middle hook.
You also hit that deep sail route. But, man, I think that playoff football, it's all about December. Yeah. It's this time of year
100%.
That you and I both live for and have lived for all these years. And I think it's going to come down to these quarterbacks making plays and those decisions that guys make clutch, in clutch moments in the game.
Yeah, and we have a number of young quarterbacks. You said it, right? You're in the playoffs as a rookie back in, 2012, I believe.
2012, yeah.
Yeah, 2012 was the year. So you're a rookie. You did it as a young player to take your team into the playoffs and try and make a run at a championship. And we've got guys like Bo Nix right now. Mm-hmm. We've got Caleb Williams, guys who have put themselves, Drake May, put themselves in a position to make these runs. For you, take yourself back to that time as a rookie. What was your mindset during this time of the year?
Well, I think the biggest thing is you focusing on playing ball.
Yeah.
You're just getting out there and just, enjoying the moment. I think so many times, for us young guys, when you're young and playing as you were when you were young and balling, you can lose, focus on the moment. And I think that's the best thing you can do. These guys, Caleb Williams has made so many great plays, scrambling and making plays. I think Bo Nix is best when he's moving.
No doubt.
When he's moving, he's really special. And I think obviously we just played Drake May and watching him in person and his poise. He's got tremendous poise, and I think that's the thing that young guys have to have.
So Caleb Williams, in a lot of ways, his style of play reminds me of you, and you actually got to meet him. He was a young kid at your camp. Tell us about that.
Man, this picture is old school. Look at those shorts, right? Those baggy. That's baggy short Russ there. No, but man, this was actually after we won the Super Bowl. This is 2014. Caleb Williams comes to my camp. And man, next thing you know, he's balling in the league, man. It's been cool to watch his progression.
And so, I think back to that of like I was talking about, just you guys both move so well, but it doesn't matter if you're going to the right. It doesn't matter if you're going to the left. It doesn't matter if you're throwing it down the field, short, intermediate, but the ability to extend plays and make plays on the move. You guys have that neck. What's that like?
Well, I think first of all, if you watch Caleb, his ability to turn the toe, they say, with defensive ends. His ability to turn the toe and spin out. Old school, our boy Tony Romo used to do that same thing, that same spin move. But I think that's what he does really well. His arm angles, as you saw, the sidearm throw that he makes. And there's no throw that he can't make. And I think that's just what makes him special. And I think he's done a really good job of that. And I think Ben Johnson has put him in a position to do that consistently over and over and over again.
Yeah, I think, I think back to being a young rookie as well. Yeah. And, the things that helped me have success. We went on a run. We went to the playoffs. We lost to the Arizona Cardinals, who ended up going on to play in the Super Bowl. But we ran the football. Mm-hmm. We ran the football in Atlanta. I had a good running back to turn it around and hand it to. I had a couple pieces on the outside, and I think Chicago has built it that way for Caleb.
Yeah, I think they've done a great job of play action. They throw this fast route, this skinny route off the play action. They do it 3-4 times in a game, and consistently he hits that throw. I think his ability to get outside the edge, especially on third down moments, and make those throws down the field. But I think they do a good job of running the football in key moments. Knowing that. Trust me, I as a young guy, in Seattle, we had Marshawn Lynch, beast mode back there, and that just was a breath of fresh air to be able to give him the football, make him make plays in the play action game off of it.
Yeah, another guy who makes plays is Baker Mayfield, and I think we're going to see him walking in right
look
now.
At Look at fly.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's your thoughts on the fit coming in? He's got the Mike Tyson shirt.
I think they're sitting at what, 7-5, something like that. I think he's ready to go. I think he's in killer mode. Obviously Bakes. I like the fact that he's played injured.
Yeah.
I think that's an important thing. I think, as
100%.
you know, playing quarterback position, playing injured, playing through injuries. That's what you want as a franchise, and I think Bake does a tremendous job of doing that.
One last quick thing. One of the guys you're playing with right now, Jaxson Dart. Yeah. You've got this opportunity to mentor him and teach him in a lot of ways. And one of the things people are talking about is protecting yourself. And we said you're going to have to play through some injuries for sure. But how about no self-inflicted wounds? What have you talked to Jaxson about that?
Well, I think first of all, he's dynamic.
For sure.
Be you. Don't change that. Be special. Be competitive. You got to be competitive. I remember making plays and running around and spinning out of things. But I think the biggest thing is once you get into free space.
Yep.
Being able to get down. I told him in the game the other day after this hit, I came over to the sideline to him and just kind of looked at him and say, make sure you get out of bounds, bro. Don't play with that. And he knows. The good thing about a quarterback room, our quarterback room is full of baseball players. We know how to slide. He's just got to do it. And I think that his competitive juice, just knowing the time and place.
Yeah, 100%. Pick your spots, right? Pick your spots. There's a time and a place for you to run somebody over. That's in the fourth quarter. That's on fourth down. That's in those type of situations. But, Russ, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to have some fun all day.
I'm excited, man. It's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a blast. All right, let's take a look. Mike Tomlin. What's Mike Tomlin doing right now? He's chilling. He's got a cup of coffee. He's coming in. He's ready. I am positive he's going to have
step.
Yeah, he looks good. He's going to have these guys ready to go against the Ravens. We'll be back with more in a bit.